she didn't think of anything of telling me to get out. And then I said, well, I already called the sheriff, and she knew I called the sheriff, so she basically told me if I didn't call the sheriff and tell them to leave, not to come up here, she was going to tell me to get out. I said, well, I called the sheriff anyway. The gangbanger next door, who was demanding that the sheriff's not come up here, left out of the driveway. As soon as I said, well, I'm not going to stop from calling the sheriff unless she tells me to move, that's life. Um, anyway, he left, walked out the driveway, and just headed out because he said to those people, and legally, if he had been 5 feet near that trailer, the cops could have searched it because he's a gangbanger, and they would have found his guns and they would have found his drugs. She's got the neighbor next door growing pot, and she doesn't care that they're growing inside the trailer because it's close to person who is going to go. I'm over the top of this. I'm just going to sit here, and whatever it is that happens is going to happen. And thank you for listening to me because that's the only thing I have is to tell people what's happening in my life. And these people are threatening me. I have a 3-month lease here on a piece of property that I'm told I'm the legal owner of. I'm told I agreed to sell it. I'm told I agreed to do the owner's financing. The chick next door, I don't know her name. When I turn the key to open the door, tells me the only reason Marla Anderson rented me the place was so she could sell it out from under me. As soon as she got it out from under me, I was going to go back to being the homeless person I was before I got here because I was living in a motel. The property is owned under the name of Mrs. David Bertram, to the best of my knowledge. That's what it's owned under. That's what I've been told. That was my married name until my dad got me a driver's license because he was so ashamed because he forced me to marry somebody when I was 12. So he got me my driver's license in my maiden name, my unmarried name, and they've been using my married name ever since. Isn't that nice? Isn't that just a lovely thing to have happen? I have cancer. I had my brains crushed. The court considers me delusionally functional because I don't have a full memory. And Marla's telling them, oh, Mrs. Bertram said this, oh, Mrs. Bertram said that. When she called me yesterday, she said I could sell, she said I could sell. Who's she? Oh, the other personality that lives inside my head because I have a psychosis. Isn't that nice? So I told the sheriff's officers that they had a bunch of documents signed in the name of Mrs. David Bertram in their presence that had been signed just recently, and it wasn't signed by me, so I don't know who it was signed by. So I'll just wait till you guys can bring the propane over, and I won't use it because I'm not using it to cook. I'm not using it at all. I'm not able to cook, and I've not been able to cook in this place for the last month because there's no cooking. Well, no. I mean, when I got the place, there was like 30. She said there was 36% propane in it. She told me she was going to call you to have the propane filled. I said, please do. Since I have to pay for whatever it is that's going in the tank, I'd rather get it in as possible. She goes, well, I own the 36% that's in there. I own the 36% that's in there. She's been following me around. I own this place. I own this place. I own this place. I own this place. Turns out she doesn't. She's acting as owner. And the neighbors laugh at me. They walk by and tell me I'm fat. I'm like 175 pounds, 5'2". I am not skinny. And the son comes over and plays basketball in front of, or plays in front of my face and laughs at me and says shit to me. He's come over and touched my cars. They're gangbangers. This kid wants to get scores because I'm from North County and they're from South County against me because I'm a gangbanger. I'm not a gangbanger. My kid grew up in a school where there were mixed people, a bunch of Mexicans. Have a friend since my daughter was in 2nd grade that's a gang leader in Santa Cruz. I'm asking him to deal with the neighbors. I'm not going to deal with it. You come after me because I know gang members. And the cops were here on Friday. I told them everything there was to say with Marla standing there. Gave them all the information with Marla standing there. Marla's asking them to lock me up because I'm a mental health case. And they're telling her they will not do that. Because I called the sheriff a couple of weeks ago and told them exactly what was going on here and asked them to get the information. And I called Child Protective Services on the neighbor. I called the sheriff's on the realtor, and I called Child Protective Services on the neighbor because I want to know what a 4-year-old gang member was doing in my home. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate you being here. Whenever you guys can get the gas delivered, that's great. And there's a little chain in front of the driveway that says authorized personnel only. It's a little yellow chain. You're gonna have to get out of the truck and move a little yellow chain. Okay? All right. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.